Chapter 1. Bouncing Soap Bubble Moon. A young woman lies sleeping on a couch in one of those white, minimalist places in Montecito. Her top floor level is a continuous, floating space in a house of pared down, stacked volumes. A building of simple, punched through openings created for calmness, clarity and restraint. Even so, this modernist glass pavilion exposes its inhabitants, were it not hidden within lush grounds, especially to binoculars, should the occupants sleepwalk. Imagine standing behind the girl's couch and surveying the uncluttered floor lying in front of her. The Gulfstone quartz is shining with a brilliance from somewhere. Odd, given beyond the room's far end cinemascope window, the night sky is featureless. As moments tick by, an observer might be surprised by a massive moon passing into view, a moon so close to the window frame that its crater shadows are crisp. The girl is awoken by the white-out glare. Blinking, she examines the dusty, rocky mass of this celestial body presenting itself. The sphere trembles slightly, and watching it wriggle out of its path, she stops breathing, then gapes as the moon begins to bob on a diagonal course, receding slowly across her field of vision until it exits stage right. Confused, the girl stirs her body to sit up. She wonders if she's dreamt sweeping soap balloons from an extra-large dipper. She swings her legs from the couch to leave moist prints across the quartz floor. She hasn't got very far before the moon reappears again, vast, far too close, and so transparent now it appears hollow, skinned with a map of its surface. The moon hovers, as it did before. Next it begins bouncing diagonally again, only this time it's right to left. The girl scurries after it, her arms straining aloft, with fingers splayed, determined to grasp hold and make the moon behave rightly on its proper course. She passes onto a patio exposed to the airy sky, and the balls of her feet skid at the edge of the floor, where her toes teeter, since the movie-wide window is an architectural illusion. But still she lunges upward, intent on reining in the moon. So three things happen. First, a void opens up beneath the girl. Second, her dream's logic is forced to accept she can no more harness this frosty bombom's course than her own. Third, her fingertips do indeed make contact, popping the white sphere like it's bubblegum. There is no time for shock as she crashes down, air globules crackling around her ears, and she is far too surprised by the sudden chill to gulp for air. A persistent drilling begins, an irritating sound, despite the muffling barrier of being submerged. At last, Aurelia breaks the surface and recognises the buzzer at the front door. Choking, her arms slosh to an icy, glittering stepladder to which she clings. Silence cracks as the main entrance clicks open. Someone must have the key code. Aurelia attempts to haul her body up the shiny rungs. Her foot slips, her knees buckle, and the deep end engulfs her again. Above her drowning form is a swirl of movement as corkscrew curls cascade down over powerful shoulders. A miraculous hand plunges to grip her wrist. When Aurelia's body rises, it has the weightless bulk of an emperor penguin, seltzer powering from the depths. As water drains from her eyes, they meet a golden gaze, more lioness than honey bear. Her nanny's unmistakable frizz is plaited in a three-strand diadem over the crown of her head, behind which are two rabbit ear-like bunches. Hugging the soaked girl against her kimono, Boo tucks Aurelia's nose against the plump rings around her neck. This creates a veil of hair across the girl's head. Whizzing Aurelia around, Boo deliberately shimmies the silk kimono cranes fluttering around her rear while returning to the front door. Boo's sauciness is a bid to distract possible interest in Aurelia's clinging, transparent nightdress from the hallway CCTV. Boo hisses for silence, and they stride across the lawn and disappear under palms amongst the bushes where Boo releases hold. They stare at one another while Aurelia catches her breath. They both begin to shiver from the chilly white sand slithering over their feet. Boo whispers, "I think a person with a serious secret must keep their own counsel. Trust their instincts when, or indeed if, to speak of it at all." Aurelia's teeth click as she asks, "Can you keep my secrets?" Boo pulls a face and shrugs. "Up to a point." "What point?" Boo repositions a pin under one of her top knots. "Ah, there you have me." Despair clouds Aurelia's eyes. After regarding her carefully, Boo makes a decision. "How's this then? I'll tell you my weird stuff, which I insist you keep to yourself. Do not make notes anywhere. In exchange, when you can put it into words, you can drip feed me your weird stuff." "I'm almost sure I wasn't tripping. So weird. I haven't taken anything. Honest." Aurelia's shaking hands fumble to wring a hank of her own hair. "Why was that? Was it too crazy but real?" Aurelia remains speechless. So Boo prompts, "I offered you a deal. Shall I repeat the terms?" Aurelia comes to her senses and holds out a clammy right hand. Boo extends hers to shake it. If you enjoyed that episode, then please hit the subscribe and the notifications bell so you don't miss out on the next chapter. Also, if you could like and share, because it really helps the channel via the YouTube algorithm. If you'd like to read Whisper Copy Earth in its entirety, then there's a link below to my ebook. And so, until next time, bye for now.